How's it going, guys? So I just wanted to make another video about Roblox's greed, pretty much, I guess you could call it, because, you know, Roblox is a very money-hungry company. Despite being worth billions, they still punish their players and developers and basically pay us with peanuts. So yeah, you may remember the video I did about the premium payouts and star codes getting deleted, removed, scrapped, whatever you want to call it. Now, what I said about the star codes was 100% true. However, I just want to refresh your memory about this thing. So this was the daily engagement reward. This was the replacement to premium payouts. It's very similar, but it was called like daily active spenders or something crazy like that. And pretty much at the time, it sounded better than premium payouts because all creators will earn 5 Robux per active spender, which at first looked better than premium payouts because I'm sure you guys know how premium payouts work. You normally get like 1 Robux per premium user. Anyway, yeah, a lot of developers were celebrating. They were like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, here you go. This is hands down one of the biggest shifts in how Roblox is valuing engagement and growth driven for creators. Thank you, Roblox. Like all of these people saying this is going to be super helpful. This is awesome. Well, long story short, guys, people have done the research. I guess this update has sort of been a thing for a few days now, and somebody's put together this sort of diagram which suggests this update is actually flipping terrible. Now, obviously, I was saying in my previous video, if you are a massive Roblox game creator, let's say you own Please Donate, right? Let's say you're Hasm, then yeah, this might possibly benefit you. If you own Grow a Garden, it's going to benefit you. If you own Pet Simulator, you're going to be fine. But for all of us regular users or small developers that just like to make funny little indie games, well, the chances are, guys, you're probably going to suffer a bit. So here's the diagram. I don't know who made this. I was sent this on Discord. It's really nice though, really well put together. So yeah, shout out to whoever made it, mystery guy. I also know it looks really confusing, but this is pretty much how it works, right? So the audience expansion, right? A player visits your game. If they're not a new user, it's just inactive straight away for 60 days. So yeah, absolutely insane. Obviously, a lot of people do revisit the same games all the time, so that's just stupid. And if they are new, then they've got to spend $100. I don't know anybody that does that. Like if you're a new user, you might spend, I don't know, $10, $5 on a little bit of Robux. You wouldn't spend 100 straight away, especially if you're like a new player. So that's just stupid. And there's just a ton of other rules which you can read here. Visit from experience details or search, 10 minutes of experience time. Yeah, they've got to play your game for 10 minutes. So even if they play for 9 minutes and leave, it doesn't count. Obviously, then you've got the revenue sharing, another waiting 60 days. If your account is in good standing, you can't get the Robux. You got to be registered with Chipotle. So this is aimed at people that have DevX'd before. Then you've got to maintain 100 daily active users playing your game all at the same time. And then you finally get the Robux. I am not a fan of this, guys. This is not going to benefit you at all. So I really don't know why so many developers were like celebrating about this. I wish I knew that in my previous video because, well, I'm not a developer myself, so I wasn't too sure how it worked. And as I said, you know, I'd do sort of like a test. I'd release a game after this thing comes out and, you know, we could see how much Robux we get from it. But yeah, from what we can see here and from what I've been told by other developers, it's worse. It's just not as good. Just like the star code update, well, that just got removed, didn't it, and replaced with Robux. This is pretty much the same thing. Scrapping premium payouts and getting, well, nothing out of it pretty much. Or very little. You're going to notice a decrease in revenue. I think it's because Roblox worded this so terribly. They made it seem like something good, which is honestly something we need to stop getting caught out for. Like every time Roblox words something, 90% of the time it doesn't make a lot of sense. So we've kind of got to like decipher it and figure out what's going on. And I think that just proves it, right? Whenever Roblox tweets something, we've got to be really skeptical and we've got to really research it and look into it. And that brings us on to this. Another thing which we've got to be careful about. So this is from Philip, who said Roblox UGC creators are finally getting the 70-30 revenue share. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's pretty good because I don't know if you guys know with UGC items, they're even worse than 2D clothing when you try and sell them because Roblox get the 70% and you only get 30. It's literally the opposite of 2D clothing. Like, as I said with my trash club mask, I know it got me a ton of Robux because it was one of like the first mask accessories on the avatar shop back in 2020, right? So that's why it made me a lot. But as I said, if I got that amount of sales on some like random 2D shirt, hoodie or something, I probably would have made about 35, maybe 40 million Robux. But because it was like a standard UGC face accessory, I got 15 mil, which is still good, don't get me wrong. And I know getting that amount of sales on like 2D clothing is rare anyway, unless you're incredibly lucky. But yeah, it seems like Roblox have implemented something new when they're saying they have like improved the revenue split, but it's not true. To activate this, guys, you've got to set a higher price for your item. I'm not even joking. Roblox Roblox is so sly to come out of this. So my Trash Club mask is actually off sale. If you're wondering why, it's just because I'm not buying premium anymore. I just can't be bothered. If Roblox wants to pay us in peanuts, why should I give them money, right? So if I go and configure it, I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, it's not. But pretty much, right, if I wanted to get the revenue split, yeah, here you go. I would have to sell this thing for an outrageous price, probably something like 300, 400 Robux. And of course, nobody's going to buy it for that amount. And I'm so glad I wasn't the only person to figure this out. Look, somebody else has called them out. Shout out to Gogify, I think. I don't know. He said Roblox is forcing UDC creators to increase our prices to get more of a percentage. We only get 30% of our own items, unlike everyone else on the platform who gets 70%. What he means there is, well, like 2D clothing, game passes, other crap, right? Roblox now wants us to increase our price by 380 Robux. Yep, I knew it. They are so greedy, man. What a sly company. So yeah, 380 Robux per UGC to get paid the same as 2D clothing. A bit unfair? Yes, it is unfair. They are so crafty, aren't they? The trouble is, right, this is what Roblox hasn't realized. Nobody wants to pay 455 Robux when somebody else is selling a similar item for 75. It's just not going to happen. This is just their attempt to get creators to start raising the price of stuff so creators get a fairer share, but obviously at the end of the day, Roblox gets more money out of that. Here you go. Being a UGC creator for 3 years now, our treatment hasn't been any better. Games get 40% when they sell our items more than us. I've made Roblox over $1 million in revenue and received less than 10% after all taxes. Crazy, right? Oh god, that's the other thing. People always say to me, Shark, DevX your Robux. Put the money in your bank account. It's a lot of money. And the thing is, right, I think I've explained this in a video before, but if I DevX that, right, for sure it goes into my bank. But after the taxes, like especially me living in the UK, they're gonna take about what, 45% of that, because obviously like my YouTube money is gonna be included because that's like my, you know, income. So I'm too scared to DevX because that means throughout the whole year they're just gonna take like so much money off me in taxes. It's just not fair, right? So yeah, that's why I haven't DevX'd. As I said, I'm just gonna have to leave it there because I can't really risk it. Maybe if I'm about to go homeless or something in the future, that's when I can DevX. Yeah, maybe. That's an interesting reply. I mean, he's right here, but yeah, that's not... What the hell? So yeah, there you go, guys. Do not get fooled by this stuff. Do not get fooled by Roblox's new updates. They may look good. I know these things look all shiny and new and exciting, and you think, you know, you're going to make a profit or, you know, make more Robux, but it's more than likely they are just trying to be sneaky with it, and you're actually going to be making a lot less. Yeah, I saw a few of you guys tweeting at me when this update was released, saying like, oh yeah, we get 70%, make another gift box. Well, I can't really. If I do that, it just means I'm going to lose more Robux that I'm never ever going to see again. But there we have it. Roblox, just jump into a bin, do us all a favor. I guess that's pretty much it for this video though.